I've tried so many dumb things trying to heal myself over the years. Today we talk about some of the craziest. I might even write a book on this. It's so dumb, the dumb things I've done. I'm dumb. I ran out of Vegetable Conspiracies t-shirts. I should have bought more. I tell you, as soon as I made that name change, my views have started plummeting. I don't know if YouTube forgot who I was. Like, they're treating me like I have one sub. It's like, oh, 600 views for you today. What a bunch of bullshit. Thankfully, I have the Camera Conspiracies Network to save me. So when I had a camera installed up my ass and the doctors were peeking in there for treasure, they found injuries. I was diagnosed with ulcerative colitis and I was like, finally, we know what's wrong. I was having so much pain, I was like, okay, what do I do to heal? What do I eat, doc? He's like, oh, it doesn't matter. Just go to McDonald's downstairs if you want it. Doesn't matter. Do you want medication? We're helping you. So that's what sparked my fire to heal. I was just so tired of being in pain all the time, so I'm researching diets like a madman. The first one I tried, Elaine Gottschall, her Scd Diet, and it almost killed me. She was like, make your own dairy, bro. Make the yogurt yourself. And I'm like, y'all know I'm allergic to dairy, but I was like, okay, just okay, how much? Lots? I was dying on that diet. I went to the emergency room. I couldn't eat anything but beef broth. At some point I was like, yeah, just the broth. I think my mom was making it from ground beef. A broth from ground beef, just pure acids. And I was down to 110 pounds. I could barely walk. Went to the emergency room, got myself an IV. We're fixed. I remember the nurse warning me. She's like, you gotta be careful with these fad diets. Don't just try any diet. I'm like, okay. I'll take note of that in the years to come. I didn't listen. I really didn't. I went the opposite on that one, hard. One of the dumbest things I did that actually worked was the fruit-based diet. It did heal. It's helpful. But like, at what cost? My teeth were brown at one point. My mom was like, your teeth are kind of brown. Not even yellow, like you skipped that step. You went right to brown on that one. Why is that? It's like, oh, the sugar's fine. The sugar and acids are actually repairing the enamel. You have to destroy it first and then rebuild, like they did in Roman history in Greenland. They're giants. Help. It really is a stupid diet though. There's so much sugar. You don't need it unless you're a marathoner. So that's why you see most of the high-carb vegans that are thriving, they're long-term cyclists. Like, they're just burning so much energy just to consume the sugar. That's why they do it. They go on a rampage outside, exercise like crazy, and then they get to eat. I'm not about that life. I just want to go for slow, steady walks in the beach. I went to the beach with my girlfriend the other day. I brought my camera to get some slow motion footage of all the animals down there. I think I'm going to make a music video. I have a new song coming, so we'll stay tuned for that one. So one of the stupidest things I tried, I heard that green cabbage healed the colon. Juice the cabbage. And I was like, what if I juice it but insert it right directly in there where the pain is? So I did a cabbage juice enema. It gave me swamp gas, just cabbage gas. That's all it did. That's all I remember. There was no healing benefit from it. It was a good idea. Didn't pan out. One of the most insane things I did, this was, I think, before I even started the fruit diet. I was seeing a naturopath. It was his idea. He was like, what if I burn your back and then the immune response to the burn, I take it and inject it into your colon? I did it. I was like, okay. Yeah, let's do this. That's the logical choice here. He put some solution on my back that burns you, and then he put like a patch over it, and he's like, don't lay on that. Come back in 24 hours. And so this thing's fire. It's burning my back. I'm like, God damn it. The whole 24 hours. And then by the time I was done, it was like this bubble on my back, full of a liquid, my immune liquid. He's like, okay. And then he took that out with a syringe. I remember him scraping off I was like, ow. And then he injected that into my colon somehow. He probably missed. How would you know? Oh yeah, that's roughly there. Right into my liver, right into my sack. I don't think that did a damn thing. Just pure pain, the adrenal fires. Yes, that is a pyramid. It's a pyramid of hope. that you can heal, and you will. Don't let anybody stop you. They might discourage you. You just keep on trucking. I'll show you how. Show you what not to do at least. I literally uprooted my life to move across the world to Thailand for better fruit. That was dumb, although it was quite the adventure. I had a lot of fun. I'm glad I did it. But I didn't heal much until I went carny. Opposite land. It works. But out there I invented the restaurant cleanse. You just go to an all-you-can-eat buffet once a day. It was so fun, but I just had so much acne. I was so thirsty, all the salt. I remember every time I would get home, I'd eat this giant meal at the buffet, and then I'm sweating on my way home. I can barely walk on a bike. Oh, that's why it wouldn't move. I would get home to my scorching hot apartment, and I'm so thirsty, but I gotta wait like 2 or 3 hours because you're not supposed to drink water with your meal. So I'm like, oh, not yet. Is it time yet? And then eventually ice cold water. I'm like, oh, finally. I remember asking the Thai lady, I was breaking out in acne. I'm like, she didn't speak much English. I'm like, then which one is doing this? And she's like, heat. She knew a bit of English. I was like, which one is causing the heat? It's like, there's Thai peppers in all of them, so the whole thing, everything you're eating is bad. So I fixed the restaurant cleanse by drinking turpentine. A lot of it as well, overdosing it. Even a teaspoon could kill a monkey. I drank a tablespoon. How did I miscalculate that one? I just had these spoons with no measurements on them. I was like, that could be a teaspoon. Never take more than a teaspoon. It was a tablespoon and a half probably. I knew that would be a dumb thing, but I did it anyway. My radar triggered it. As soon as I heard of that years before, I was like, people are drinking turpentine? Like, how dumb are you? I knew it was bad, but then Sunfruit Dan helped heal my eye. My eye was infected for like a month and it wouldn't heal. It was all red and I was like, nothing's working. And then I saw his video on castor oil. You put castor oil in the eye, it could heal cataracts. I was like, it's bound to heal my eye. And it did within a week. I was like, oh, this guy knows all the secrets. And he was all into the turpentine. So I was like, okay, my digestion does suck. I'm bloated all the time. Let's try it. And I did. And it sucked. But that was just dumb. It's such a harsh substance. Like, why do it? It did nothing but damage my kidneys and colon. I think we're fully repaired now, maybe. But that was dumb. Don't do it, kids. Breaking my 21-day water fast with raw eggs and like week-old chicken livers and lamb meat in my fridge was not smart. I'm admitting that. It was a bad decision. But I did it. I had the one egg. I just got so tired and depressed after eating that egg. I was like, oh my God. And then like an hour later, I had another one, another 2, I think. I was slowly building up. And then by the end of the day, I was like, should I try these chicken livers that I've been dry aging in my fridge for a week? Yeah, I think we should. So I did it raw. And I ate a couple of those and a bit of the lamb meat. Not much, but... And then I was like, ow. I started getting these cramps and I was like, oh boy, what's happening? I drank castor oil because that's supposed to flush and it didn't. I just got nauseous and I was like, I'm dying. I'm gonna die. And I went to the emergency room, threw up. Some Thai lady held a bag for me. She's like, that was easily the worst night of my life. Just constant stabbing pain. There was no relief. There was no position I could even lay in to get rest. And I was up all night in a Thai room. Guy doing an enema to another guy in the back. I just saw him. He's like, oh, here, I'll fix you. It's like, do that in another room. I just want to heal. Just want to heal my body. I'll do whatever it takes. You can't stop me, reptilians and Romans, hiding your secrets in the caves, Plato's cave. I'll go there. I'll find the treasure chest. I'll open it. True health will be mine. What are you going to do then? Can't stop me then. I've tried so many dumb things, but now we finally settled on common sense. It's a 1 meal a day plan, 80% beef fat, and a little bit of lamb heart, and some veggies, bit of juice, not too much. Don't want to go overboard on those carbs from the celery. That can spike your sugar hard on that one. So we're doing good. I'm constantly making little minor tweaks. I've lowered the protein a little bit. I kind of want to fall. I tried upping it for a bit, going with that protein energy ratio guy, just trying to get at least that gram per pound, and my digestion's worse and I'm hungrier because I think sugar's being made from the meat. So I'm going back to what I feel is right with Nora Gautis. That's my hero. That's my woman hero. She's all about the 0.8 grams per kilogram of protein. So I think I undershot it the other night. I couldn't sleep. I didn't fall asleep very fast. I was like, okay, I undershot that one. Got to get enough, but not too much, and then tons of fat. I need a new source of fat. I have nothing but beef suet. 80% of my diet is beef suet. That can't be good. It just can't. Trust me, this is the way. This is the path. I'm on it. You can join me if you want. Who's coming? You're coming. You watch this channel for the health advice. That's why you watch it. So I'm happy to have helped. And thumb it up to show your appreciation. I just gave you the beef path to health. I don't understand. Why would you? I know why. It's because you held a kitten too long. He was squirming to get away from you, but you wanted love. You demanded it instead of letting it come to you. And that's your lesson, to let go. Just do the right thing. I want a cat. I want a little Russian blue. Maybe we'll get one. I'll debate it. I don't know where we're going to put a cat litter thing in here. It's very humid air. That ain't going to smell right. I've got a little dehumidifier. I'm rambling. Nobody cares. Just leave. Okay. If you buy a vegetable police t-shirt. Subscribe for more videos. I'm saying that.